How you doing? I'm good, thank you. Oh, I am not.
Hey! Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me now? You hear me? Okay, I can't hear you guys. Now I hear you. Yeah, yeah, no, I don't hear you either, Ashraf. It, yeah,
1-2, 1-2. Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Well. As long as we score last minute, we're good.
Way too
I
long.
know, I know. So sorry, I don't. I'm not wearing the same costume as you guys today. Exactly. Exactly. I'm from the stand. It was lovely. Show was great. We're lucky. We have a store in the city. First of all, we're happy to pay everything in Canadian dollars as opposed to euros and get it shipped to us with the taxes and all that. So that's fun, and it's unique because it's the first in Canada. So it's awesome. Hopefully, we can have some great collaborations with local brands. But again, we have our scarf, in the store now, so people can recognize that we have a store and a fan club. So we're very lucky.
Yeah, that's cool. It's only the bank of Dimitri who's blocking the store in Norway. He's like calling us every day. If you do this, this man will die. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. And Ashraful, why don't you test just saying some things to see if we have your sound on? No, I think there's a problem with your headset or your microphone, maybe.
Remove the headphone. Can you hear me now?
It was just your headset, I think.
Yeah, it's with my headphone.
Yeah, we can see your screen,
It's
Dimitri.
loading. Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think we haven't won the last two Coupe de France, and we have to start with like our starting lineup. And I have a lot of respect for Navas and everything he's done for us, but he's not our starting goalkeeper. And in the quarterfinals of Coupe de France, you start with your starting goalkeeper. It's just how it is, especially when you're playing against the second, or you're not second anymore, but like someone who was a big contender for the Ligue 1 for a long time. You show up with like your A team.
Uh, so first of all, I'm very happy to see some of the names that we can see on your screen. Nuno, giving him more time to play, which is great. Happy to see him. And I think Vitinha, I'm very happy with as well because I think he's the X factor this year.
Mhm.
Giving some time to Ramos being a real and true nine and putting back Mbappe on the side and Dembele on the other side. We can say it's a 4-3-3 on the defensive side, and offensive will be 4-3-4-3, depending on how it's going to go. The one surprise that I have is Warren being right back. We have Mukiele and Hakimi on the bench. So I'm surprised that we're not giving these players where their position at least, right? So that's just my question mark. For the rest, very happy. I'm looking forward for revenge from last year, and for me, let's destroy them. Like professionally saying that, right? It's all due respect. I think it's time for us to have our own revenge and celebrate. And it sounds like Mofi is not playing, so he was at the Parc des Princes at the during Ligue 1. We all remember the celebration. He thought he won the World Cup probably. So I'm happy he's on the bench right now.
Mhm.
Doing nowadays, lots of work to do. It's like 2 a.m. midnight, and I have to wake up in 6 a.m. to go to open my shop. It's Ramadan time. It's busy workload. Somehow I managed to watch PG matches at night because I love this team and I never miss PG match since 2012. And for as to the match, I think Zaire Emery position is like a suicidal attempt. We have Hakimi, Mukiele on the bench. So why is Zaire Emery on right back? I don't complain about midfield. Ruiz, Vitina, and Lee Kang in on attacking side. That's okay. But we have Mukiele Hakimi on the bench. So why we push Zaire Emery on the right back position? Is not in the. I don't think so. He's fit in the right back position. He's good. He's playing good in midfield, in attacking side. But on the right back, he have to defend more attack. And as his position, he does not. I don't think so. He can. But it's an experiment. But I think it's a suicidal experiment.
And
Well, I think. Sorry, go ahead, Mary.
I was gonna say, I think Hakimi is risking an exclusion if he gets a yellow card. And I think that Luis Enrique might want to save him for a potential semi-final that might come later. And especially since Nice are not very offensive, he might trust that Zaire Emery is enough. I don't know why Mukiele is excluded. I think he insulted Luis Enrique or any something. I don't know, but I think Hakimi is because of the yellow card, because he could actually be excluded for the semifinals.
The one thing I was gonna add, Mary, and I agree with you. I think there was the Damocles sword that we want to avoid, of course. But the one thing I'm going to say is Luis Enrique is also playing based on what the opponent will do. And for if I'm looking at Nice starting 11, Boga and Kefren Turam as on his are both on his side, and I think it's a good technique to have him as a midfielder slash modern right back to cover the bases, and he can absolutely put them in their pocket, or his pocket I should say, which is, well, we'll make sure it is the case, but I think it's smart to have a midfielder with three lungs going after all the balls on the field and sort of put them in their pocket.
Yeah, and I think it's crucial to get the ball out quickly and clean, because Nice is super defensive. And when you see that their keeper, Buka, he said it's important to be defensive in the cup because, it's 90 minutes. And if you don't get a goal against you, you've done like 50% of the job. I think it's really important that we get the ball out clean and very efficiently, and kind of do what we did against Real Sociedad the second game. Just be like clinical when we get the ball out and push forward. So I think Zaire Emery might also be better at that than someone, for instance, like Mukiele. And when we get in a more defensive phase, I can imagine that we get Mukiele in and Zaire Emery out, or reposition him. Please don't say Marseille. Okay.
Was it Nice? Yeah. The thing is, if we're talking about the defense, I think, I don't know about you guys, but I'm 100% in the train with Beraldo being a center back, and Lucas Hernandez being also on his side. Marquis is injured. That's good. We understand. That's the nature of the sport, the professional sport. But with these two as center backs, I'm super thrilled. Nuno on the right, on the left hand side, and then whoever on the right hand side. Basically, as long as we have these two and Beraldo with a left foot and right foot, I think he's doing a great job. Never mind the fact that he's just started a new season without absolutely almost no break between the Brazilian Championship and the French Championship. I agree. He was called by the national team, so it sounds like we sent. Yeah,
Emo-
I am also from Bangladesh with Ashraful.
Ah,
Nur Rahman is our club member, is also from Bangladesh.
I think that if they're as motivated as Ashraful and Saimur and as dedicated, we can easily win this game. I think 3-1.
My prediction is 3-2.
Ah, you want us
Maybe
more scared.
little bit scared, but I think the game will be a good one.
I have to disagree with my colleagues here. I'm aiming for a clean sheet. The reason why I'm aiming for a clean sheet is because there was a mistake during the last game. We can call it a mistake because I don't think the goal was expected. And then 2-2, it was a mistake from our Hakimi. And then Champions League, we did a mistake as well. The last goal was almost a given to Real Sociedad. So I think based on the defense right now, I'm going for a clean sheet. And Donnarumma, he's been performing so well. I think he's paid out of the clean sheets from a motivation perspective. So my prediction will be 2-0.
Coming.
The
Trust.
momentum, trust, trust.
As I said first, that we have a league position on right side, and also that in last two match I had a chat with Dimitri in last match that we both for a clean sheet, but we concede two, and it's a tough time to keep a clean sheet, as our main defenders are injured and under suspension, and always we fans want clean sheet and a big win, and I am go for that. But in my prediction, it will be 2-1 or 3-1. We're gonna consider goal
Anyone you have
in
to choose, 2-1 or
in my
3-1.
opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but trained you trained goalkeepers in Italy, didn't you? It's like clean sheet is your Bible. You live only by this. Uh, And just a reminder, there is no show in the halftime, so we will see each other again next game and have a wonderful, wonderful game, guys.
You guys don't sleep, just come and then enjoy with us, okay?
Never. Yeah, I will sleep after watching full match and then eating sherry and then sleep.
There you go. Enjoy all the best with
It's
Ramadan, you guys.
it's 2 a.m. Match will finish in 4 a.m. I think.
Yeah, it will be on 4.
I hope there's no penalties for you guys.
Look, looking in my eyes, it's already red.
Bye, you guys.
Yeah. Bye. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye
man.
bye.
Alaperi.